This Let's Play was supported by these awesome hobby companies.
Hello folks, today I'm joined by Shay and we are going to be taking a stab at the beta rules for Eldfall Chronicles by FreeCompany. So this is a fantasy with an Asian flavour sprinkled over top, Asian and Hellenistic actually, skirmish game. It's a D20 based and it's an intricate little fellow. You're developing and building your factions along with mercenaries to do various sort of daring do, but there's a lot going on. There's sort of wheels within wheels, so to speak.
Oh, okay.
So I've got the Hellion League, who are mostly sort of spellcastery soldiers, paladins, warrior monks, that type of thing.
Right.
We all have these little cards that tell the stats for everybody. So everybody has a stamina, a speed, offensive and defensive, an accuracy stat, intellect, agility, toughness, armor, hit points, and morale. And they do various things in various guises. So agility is used both for dodging out of the way of things, but it's also used for your perception. So if somebody's trying to sneak up on you, are they in your field of view, that sort of thing? Do you know that they're coming from behind?
Fair enough.
Second thing is every character has a specific type. So I've got a mage vitalist, which is the expeditionary hierophant. That's my caster. Mage means that they can convert actions into mana for some of the bigger spells. And vitalist means I don't have to roll any dice when I'm casting a healing spell on a friendly troop.
Oh, that's interesting.
So that's good. I also have a Citadel Guard, who's sort of a paladin type, which is a soldier and a sentinel. And sentinel allows you to essentially protect in the reactive phase. So you can kind of swap your... normally you only get one strike when you're reacting, but you can move into position and take a hit for somebody else. So you can be a bit reactive.
Okay.
The Flame Shaper is also a soldier, but the soldier's sorceress.
Oh.
And the soldiers, for every soldier in your side, you get +1 to your offense, +1 to your defense, +1 to your int and morale. So
it's quite nice.
Building a lot of soldiers has a lot of synergies with it. Now you're using the Empire of Soga.
I am indeed, yeah.
Who are a bit more militaristic and feudalistic, not as much in the way of casting.
No, we like to attack things.
Who have you got?
I have got a bushy attendant, who is just a standard warrior with a bow.
Okay.
Over here. Bow and a short sword and dagger, which is quite nice. I have a clan champion, who is my main guy. He looks awesome. He has a big Oni mask with a giant spear.
Good.
He's really nice. He's an arms master as well as a warrior.
Right.
Which does special things, as much as I've been told.
They will. I'll tell you that in a moment.
And we have Oni Taoshi, who is
excellent.
A really cool looking woman with a big sword.
It's what you want in life.
Yep.
It's what I want in life. And what's she as far as...
she's a warrior arms master as well.
So you've got 3 warriors and 2 arms masters. So arms master, you get +1 strike when performing a melee attack with a weapon of a melee type. Oh. So as long as you're not going in unarmed or you're not attempting to stab me with an arrow through the eye, stabby, that won't work. But you get +1 strike, which means that could be quite devastating.
It could be, couldn't it?
Warriors all have a ability which is defensive stance.
Right.
So at the start of your turn, you can nominate, during your strategic phase, you can nominate any of the warriors to be in defensive stance and they'll stay there till they're following. And essentially it flips. So in your active phase, you'll only do strikes as if you're reacting. So you'll only get like 1 attack, which isn't great. But in the reactive phase, you normally drop to 1 attack, 1 strike, but you'd go at your full. So for somebody like Bowman there, as reaction fire, firing 2 shots at somebody coming towards them instead of 1 is really good. He's very good defensively. Nice. You don't have to use it on everybody. You don't have to use it at all, but you can get a position where maybe you move forward normally and then in the following turn, then you swap to defensive stance and then you cover fire, waiting for people to stick their heads out and fill them full of arrows.
I like that. That's strategic. So, I like that. Yeah.
So you've got things like this throughout the game in the various factions. There's another 2 factions, but we're not going to go into it here. But what we will say is we've got a little tabletop set up with some caches of loot strewn across them. So we have a little line straight down the middle here. 3 caches. I'm attempting to defend them because I've been roused from my bed by the Empire of Sogi flexing their muscles and attempting to steal my stuff again.
Indeed.
And you are attempting to take them away, so you can pick them up with an action and take them off your board edge.
We like stealing things.
Do you like stealing things? Stealing things is great.
No point paying for it.
Well, that's very true. So the first thing we need to do is see who's going to activate first. And it's a D20, and your leader's morale gets added to this.
Oh, lovely. A big old 17.
So I've got 14, 26.
10, 27.
Oh, so you get
Just about.
You get to go first.
Ooh, this could be interesting.
So the first thing you do, everybody gets 2 actions during their activation phase, or 2 action tokens for reactions. So there's my Flame Shaper, my Hierophant, and my Citadel Guard. There.
Ready to go.
And yeah.
Ready to rock and roll, right.
Who wants it? We all want it.
Well, first I get to choose what stratagem I want to use, don't I?
Yes.
So I have a list of 4 stratagems for my clan champion, all of which do various things, but I think we'll use advance. All models gain +1 speed.
+1 speed's excellent.
So we can move a bit faster, a bit further. Right. Let's see, let's start off. Shall we just run down the middle? Yeah, let's just run down the middle as fast as we can. I want to get to that middle cache and try and get to it as fast as I can. And I will run with this guy.
So run is a double move, so your speed is normally...
normally 5, get a +1 because of my stratagem. Then I double that, so 12.
12 inches on a cache right off the bat.
Look at that, brilliant.
Now, I can't react with these because these are unfortunately buried in behind, hidden from sight. But my little Flame Shaper way over here could actually see you running, and therefore could activate on your second action. So the first thing is, do you want to do a second action? Because you don't have to. You've ran out of nowhere. I've not seen you coming. You've got up there, and you're in a good position.
Yeah.
You could just hold because you don't have to activate right now. You can come back to that character.
Yeah, I think I will definitely come back to him. Sorry. Yep. Let's move over here to Onitashi. I can't pronounce that name at all. And we will run with her as well. She's a speed of 7 now.
All right.
So 14 she's going to be getting for us.
Like a whippet ninja.
Yes. There we are. +1.
So it's worth noting when people are activating in their active turn, it lasts either as long as they want or until all of their actions are used up.
Pop in there.
It's also worth mentioning you have a facing, and your facing is 180 to the front, so you probably want to be in a position where you can see.
That would be helpful, yeah.
I thought so.
Right.
So
let's see.
Now you are in a position where I probably can see both of them if they activate again for another action.
That is true. Let's pop over here to the archer then. Let's see what he can do. So he now has a speed of 6 due to my stratagem. Usually has a 5. I think I'll climb over this little wall here.
Okay. So just check the height of the wall.
Indeed. Is a 2.
Yeah, so 2 inches. You only have to worry about climbing if the height is bigger than the volume box. So everything in this has a volume. So it doesn't matter how nicely the miniatures are posed. There's none of this. I can't see them, or their cloak is in the way, or whatever happens to be. You've got a volume from your base up, and your base is 45 mil tall, which is a little under 2 inches. So in this case, you would have to climb it. If it was just a bit shorter, you could leap across it like a little parkour ninja. But when you come to climb, you just half your climb, or jump rather. You're just going to half your speed. So you just do a normal move. You don't do a run.
There we are. He's going to pop over there. So whenever you climb, do you still have the remaining however many inches left to move?
Yeah.
Or you do? Fantastic.
Yeah. So you would, but you're only able to do it as it's a specialist move. So you take your speed and then you half it. So you've got a 3-inch essentially.
Yeah.
So
1 more inch.
up and over.
There we go. Right. There we are. Okay, let's see.
Controversial. I was sure you were going to go for the cash in the middle of the archery bats.
I'm in the middle of a wooden place and there's a firecaster right there.
All right. Okay, you're worried you're going to get burnt to cinder.
Absolutely.
It's a fair point.
Yeah.
Anybody else doing anything else? You're in a prime position, but I have got a lot of reactions stacked against you.
You really do. I'm just going to move my archer up a little bit further.
He didn't go into defensive stance at the start?
No, he did not.
Or was that something you wanted to do and then just forgot?
I think I'll probably leave that till next turn. Actually,
sure?
in defensive stance. Yeah,
Okay.
I think I've got a tactic for it.
Okay.
I'm just going to move him up there to where she can't see him.
Okay.
There we are. I think that probably will be me.
I can see you now. If you want to, I'm just saying so I don't fireball you in the face and then you go, but you couldn't see me.
Can
Just
you see me
thought-
now? Is that
No.
okay?
Yeah,
Right.
that's fine.
Lovely.
I thought it best to warn you before we start setting fire to things.
Yeah, I think that's going to be me for that turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it would now flip over.
Yeah.
That's the end of your first turn as active player. I become the active player and you replenish your action tokens for
Yes.
reactions. And I get a stratagem of my own. I only have a choice of 2. Apparently I'm not as clever as you.
Oh, indeed. We are very smart.
I can get Nursing Aura. So 3 models can regain 1 hit point. No point in that. Or Spiritual Paragon. All models gain +4 morale. So very stick-aroundy. So I think I'm going to go for that. +4 morale, please. And then...
Oh, decisions.
Decisions. I think I'm going to start with the Flame Shaper.
Usually a good start, yeah, okay.
Because she can activate from where she is and fire Fireball through that big open space there.
Through a wooden house.
Yeah, well, through the front of the
Through the front porch.
blacksmith's sort of little area. And I can fire at this chappie here. Mm-hmm. Now you will get cover, so it'll be a -2 to my accuracy.
Oh, very nice.
Assuming I use my range. Let's just have a look and see. So 16-inch range with Ignite. Working off int. Spell, sorcery, and ranged. It counts as range, so yes, there will be a -2 for attempting to shoot you through light cover. -4 heavy cover, so it could have been worse if there'd been walls and more sort of things in the way. But as things stand, I have an intellect of 12 normally. Because I'm here with my soldier friends, that goes up to 13.
Oh, okay.
So, -2 for the cover. 11's 50-50 essentially.
Yep.
50-50. 11 or
Almost.
less.
Close
11 or less. Let's see if I can set fire to you.
3. Oh, yeah.
3 is
okay.
excellent. I could have got another dice on that actually, because it's stamina attacks.
Oh.
Ooh,
that's
which would be a crit.
Oh.
Crits ignore armor.
Oh.
Oh.
This could go very wrong.
Oh. So power level is also my int. So power 13. What's your armor, old buddy, old pal, for your
Armor on him
clan champion?
is a 5.
5. So I need to roll a dice and add your armor and get 13 or less.
Yeah.
So on my multicolored dice, I need an 8 or less. But on my lovely grey dice that critted and ignores your armor, a 13 or less.
Okay.
This could be a good start.
Please roll badly. Oh, they both go through.
Let's go through.
Oh, no.
So 2 wounds.
Oh, no. That's...
Two wounds, and worse than that, it also has the burn effect, and it's burn 2. Now, how this works is you need to make whatever the number is, so in this case 2 2 armor 0 saves or armor 0 tests against the incoming burning. Otherwise, you just burn another 2 times as the flames seep under your armor and set fire to your cloth.
Okay.
So 2 dice.
2 dice.
My int's 13, so you're looking 13 or more because you've got no armor on this.
13 or more.
13 or more. You need to
Oh.
burn, baby, burn, Disco Inferno. Oh.
Big bow, 14 and a 17.
Oh.
That is brilliant.
At least you're no longer burning. But you could have been a crispy critter there.
That
was our first.
That was
awesome. I like that.
That was close. That was I could have
Squeaky bum time. Is that what we're saying?
Very bad first round.
I don't know. The 2 on them already is particularly bad. I can't help but feel like I should come and pay you a visit anyway. So my next will be, I'm just going to run through there. And I get to the end and both of them can see if they want to do a reaction.
Kind of reaction could I do here?
So when it comes to actions and reactions, your reactions have to be simple. So you can halt or idle, as they call it. You can dodge or you can attack. But you can't do anything clever like climb up a building as a reaction. Or go through somebody's pockets as a reaction. None of that's allowed.
That would be impressive.
It would be great though. What do you do as a reaction? I steal all the stuff off the dead body.
It's very quick when I get in
Please
charge.
don't do that.
Let's see, I'll just dodge with my champion.
Okay. So there's no need to roll because I'm not actually attacking. So you get to move half your move in any direction. So you can dodge towards, which is good because you do have a 2-inch reach on that spear. Or you could dodge away as you are smouldering.
Yeah, we're gonna be going that way.
Okay. Yeah, keep the facing. That's very important. You don't want to be shot in the back.
Very important, yes.
Because your dodge is at half your agility then, if you're not paying attention.
Okay.
I will... Actually, my Expeditionary Hierophant next. And they're going to go with a Warding Barrier.
Oh, okay.
So... my barrier, oh there we go, is a divine spell, 16-inch range, 2 dice, because it's stamina, against my int of 12, sorry, my int of 15. Yeah, look at the right card. No, don't look at the Citadel Guard, that would be bad. So,
He's the most intelligent thing in the world.
that is very true. 15 or less, and I can re-roll one of these dice, because I've got a Staff of Light, so if I screw up, so I'm going to attempt to give a shield. So 10 and a 7.
Well, that's worked, hasn't it?
It's worked. So I'll give him a little barrier of goodness that will prevent incoming damage. So that's her first. And then I think I'm actually going to run.
Oh no.
Run the big guy around the corner into contact.
No. Okay.
That's his first activation, so he's got 1 left.
Yep.
So I come screaming out of the traps. Nothing you can do about that. Hiding behind my Hussite war wagon as I was. But now I get a chance to attack you. And attack you I will.
Uh-huh.
So. Yeah. I'm going to attack you with my sword. So you have to not, if you've got multiple weapons, and I do, I can hit you with a mace and stun you.
Ooh,
which is good if you want to stop people from doing multiple reactions. But I'm not going to. I'm just going to stab you with my sword.
fair enough.
You can dodge away, or you can attack back.
No, I'll attack back.
Thought you might.
I like hitting things.
Okay. So that will be his second then. He attacks with a strike rating of his stamina, so stamp 2.
My fencing 3.
Your fencing 3 does
Well, I can either give you a -3 modifier to your attack roll. I can give you 1 less strike.
Ooh.
Or I can give myself an extra strike.
Okay.
So do I want to go full out attack?
Well,
If you don't kill me.
2 things. Thing the first, you're on strike 1 because it's a reaction, but you're an arms master who gets +1 strike. So you're on strike 2 anyway. You could go up to strike 3.
Good.
Which would be excellent. Secondly, I'm also a bit of a fencer, although nowhere near as good.
Oh.
You're going to have a -3 to hit me from my parrying and a -3 to hit me because of my shield. So you're on a -6. So all the dice might be better than taking dice off me because you may not get many through.
I think that'll be a bit more interesting. Yeah, I'll give myself an extra strike.
So you're going to go for
survive the-
3 strikes on me at a -6. So what's your offensive normally?
My offensive is 16 normally.
So down to 10. I'm going to get 2 dice on 13.
Okay.
Spin the wheel, make me rich.
Ooh, this could be interesting.
Ooh, 1 hit, 1 miss.
Hit. Okay.
And there's nothing I can do to re-roll that. I don't think. I'll find out in a moment. Oh, I do have armor piercing for the 1 hit though, so that's good. So yeah, I can't. There's nothing I can do to re-roll that, but I do get 1 through. Your armor is...
My armor on her is a 6.
So 3 for the armor piercing.
Yes, indeed.
Against my mighty power of 12. So 9 or less to actually wound you.
Come on. Oh,
3 will be a wound.
damn.
So you'll take a wound, but in return, will you cut my head off?
I hope so.
I really hope you don't.
I really hope so.
If you cut my head off, I'm going home.
So I'm getting a -6, 3 because of your fencing
And my shield, yep.
and your shield. So 10 or less.
Oh,
2 hit, and one of them's a
critical.
big whammy. Okay.
Right, okay. So before you do anything else, my enchanted shield of enchantment can negate one of your hits. It will be taking the critical away.
I would think so, yeah.
Criticals ignore armor, and I don't want it ignoring my armor.
Your
There's a
armor
reason
is
I have
big.
armor. So 1 then.
Right, let's see. My
What's your power?
toughness +2, so it's a 15.
15, that is outrageous. My armor is 6. So 9 or less.
9 or less, come on. You know you want to.
Oh, another one. It doesn't critically
Nothing
wound. It's already
special.
critical.
Oh.
But I will take a wound, as will you.
And you will start bleeding as well.
I start bleeding. Well, that's filthy. So anytime I activate or indeed react, I have to make a toughness test.
Oh.
Or I suffer another wound.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's the end of my actions.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, actually, no, because I've got her left.
You got one, yeah.
Oh, I might be able to heal that wound off.
Oh, I hope not. That wouldn't be very nice.
It would be great. I have all the things. So, what all the things do I want to do? Blinding Light, no. Smite, won't do that. Curative Miracle sounds excellent. The target model regains all hit points. In addition, weakened, bleeding, crippled, and poison traits are removed. That is excellent. It's only a 1 dice, but it's a ranged healing spell. And because she's a vitalist, she doesn't have to roll.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just going to go take those 2 away.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Take these back over to here. And, that's all that she can do. But I think that's good enough.
That's ridiculous.
It's good, isn't it?
Oh my, okay.
But all it takes is for you to actually... I mean, look at all your reactions left that you didn't use.
Yeah.
There's so many. Here's the garden.
Garden of Death.
Yeah. Could be. I was going to say something else there. But it would just have to be edited out by Justin, so I won't. We're going to have a quick tidy up, and we'll be back in 2 ticks with the start of turn 2. All right, then we're back for the start of turn 2. So, the first thing we need to do is see who's got priority.
Oh, I hope it's me again.
I hope it isn't. You've got a
11 there.
25 to beat. Less than 8, less than 8, less than 8.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about, 27.
Okay, so I will get my activation tokens, or in this case, they'll be reaction tokens.
Indeed.
Bush, bush, bush. And a bush. And then, my friend, your choice for strategy.
My choice of strategy. I do have a few things here. +2 agility does sound nice.
It's good for dodging.
It is, it's very good for dodging. Oh, I really don't know with this one, to be honest. I'm going to go with Brazen Assault this time.
Right, that sounds terrible.
All warriors gain dash and fearless.
Okay.
Which is very nice.
I'll have to look those up. While I'm looking those up, do you want to decide if anybody's going to go into defensive stance this turn?
I think my archer might.
Just your archer?
Yep, I think so.
Those are all defensive stance tokens. Since I can't use it, you can have the lot. See how generous I am?
So generous. So nice.
I thought so.
So a defensive stance is...
Defensive stance is you're only going to get one attack when you're attacking, but 2 attacks when you attack as a reaction.
Right.
So...
But I can still move normally?
Oh yeah, everything else is the same. Everything else is fine. We're all fine here.
Sounds good to me.
It does, doesn't it?
Well, I can tell you what to do.
Yeah, so you can perform a run special movement and have a strike 1 melee attack at the end of it for your dash. That's filth. And what's fearless then? Because I can't see it here.
Fearless's model cannot be panicked.
Oh, I say that's good. It's unlikely to happen this turn unless somebody sets fire to their own player.
Which could
It's
happen.
more likely to be me than you, let's face it. Okay, so let's kick things off then.
Right.
Who's going first?
I think I'll move my archer into position
Okay.
first, all the way over here in his defensive stance. And let me grab one of these. So let's see, 5 speed on this boy this time. So let's give him 3. I think that's actually okay.
Yeah.
I just leave him there, yeah. That's fine with me.
I would.
I would, indeed. And... Oh.
So I'm going to say you're about 12 and a half, thereabouts away from me, ish.
Okay. I could be very cheeky. Because my bow has more range than your spells do.
Your bow has more range than the spell I've used to date. That is true.
That to date, yeah.
Yep.
But I think I'll just try and stick an arrow in your flamecaster.
I would.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
So I'm only getting 1 because I'm in defensive stance.
You're only getting 1. I'm going to attempt to dodge. However, that dodge will be at agility halved because it's in my rear arc.
Oh.
I don't see it coming. Stealth attacks are a good way of killing people.
Good.
If they can't see you, they can't dodge.
This is always good.
I normally have a agility of 12. That's up to 13 because of my soldiery friend. So 7s.
Let's see.
Yeah, 7s. I believe you round up.
Okay.
Our survey says 4.
4.
It's going to be a dodge. Unless you're particularly spectacular and get a crit here.
I hope so. Well, I've already gotten, roll 2 1s, 1 crit.
Yeah, that's true.
So let's see then. Right. 1 attack.
Yep.
Using my offense. Any minuses?
Just light cover for whatever's cross beams and stuff are in the way. And that will be it.
Which is a -2.
-2.
-2. So I'm down to 10 and up. I hit.
4 as well. Unfortunately, dodges cancel hits unless they're crits. So,
Right.
So I will leap out of the way of that. And I will also... I'm just going to go 3 inches over to here. And then that means at least I'm no longer in your line of sight because I've jumped around behind this bin.
Oh.
Interposing myself between you and my Hierophant.
Right. Let's see. Now on to the 2 stabby
Yes.
people. Let's see now. So all my people now have dash,
Yes.
which is nice. Let's see. So you have 5. So 3, 2. That'll get me within range. Ish.
Better than that. Because don't forget, you have a 2-inch range.
I do indeed.
So you could get in and engage me while I can't hit you back if you stop 2 inches away.
Which is always nice. And what
Makes a
I'll
lot of
do,
sense.
I think, I definitely have the movement to get in with you. So, there we go.
As much as I want to dodge away, I'm actually going to attempt to attack you back because I think this is a good chance to set fire to the clan champion again.
Because fireballs are fun.
Fireballs are fun.
Right.
However, it all comes down to whether or not I manage to do this. So time will tell.
Oh, okay.
I don't like that laugh. Yeah, that one right there.
Okay. So because this guy is the best fencer in the land, fencing 4,
Okay.
this guy has, I'm going to give him the +1 strike. And he's an arms master. So he's going to get 4 attacks.
Oh, okay. All right. Sure.
Can I have one of your dice? Because I physically don't have enough.
There's actually more in that little black bucket on that shelf.
Really?
No, up 2. Left. The very back of the shelf you're at. See it? Then that way you get to have all red dice for your red fire.
This could be interesting. Let's
be painful.
see. Any minuses?
I would love you to have minuses, yes.
But there isn't, is there?
No.
There isn't. 16 or less on the
16 or less.
16
attacks.
or less.
Can't help but feel I should have dodged now.
You think?
No, well, you know.
Never know, I could get a crit. Well, 3 hit.
No crit, but 3 hits.
That's not terrible.
It's not terrible. My armor is a massive 1.
Ooh, wow.
15 or less to
That's insanity. Let's see, yeah, toughness. So it's a 12 or less.
12 or less, all right.
Toughness,
Your power's only 12, okay.
Yeah, it's not the best thing
Good.
ever, but
Fine. I'll take it. Oh, that's 3 more than I deserve.
only one.
Now, do you want the good news?
Yes.
The good news is that little lady only has 1. So she's actually incapacitated. So she's not dead. People are incapacitated until they are killed off. Coup de grace. You can't incapacitate and kill somebody in the same turn with a coup de grace. So at the moment, she's bleeding out. However, before she went off, did she manage to flame your eyebrows off?
I hope not.
Fireball.
I really hope not.
Fireball says 7.
No.
Yeah, well, that'll be a hit.
Okay.
Power of 13. And your armor is
5.
5. So
Please don't wound. He'll die if you wound.
8 or less.
No. Yes.
19. Unlucky.
Oh.
Okay, right.
Okay.
Sure. No, that's fine. No, that's fine.
Yeah.
I have a healer there. And if she's still alive in a couple of minutes, then she might pick him back up off the floor. You never know.
We'll see about that.
Well, we will, won't we?
Well then.
Yeah. What's next? Who wants it? Obviously, everybody wants it.
Let's see. Well, he's still got 1 action because that was just his dash.
That was his
dash attack.
Yeah.
Which lets me move and attack. So, I think we'll use him to try and get to your healer.
Filth.
Because why not? Let's see. Speed of 5, though. Which, it's decent, but it's not
Yeah.
perfect.
I will dodge.
Yep, that makes sense.
Don't worry, whenever somebody's dead, they count as being the size of their base. So you can just plow straight over.
There we go. Right in the face hole.
Right, as you say, in the face hole, discuss. Agility 11. Oh, 12. Not dodging. She might get to move afterwards. She's not dead. Go on then, so strike 1 for your dash plus all the madness again.
Yep, plus all the madness. So actually would have only gotten 3. Dice that first one.
Oh, well.
Because it's strike one. I completely forgot about
We'll
it.
let you away with that.
Oh, you sure?
Just roll 3 for these.
Okay. Right, 3 dice. Any minuses?
Again, no.
Yeah, no. Wouldn't expect so from a healer. So 16 or less.
Oh,
Crit as well in there.
so 3.
Uh-huh.
I would say roll the crit separately because I don't have armor then. I have an armor of 4 currently.
Right.
So what's your
crit?
What's your power?
My toughness is a 13.
So 13 or less on this one.
13 or less on that.
10.
Does hit.
So take a wound.
And then it's 4 armor?
4, yep.
Okay.
So
Pretty tough.
the armor's good.
Yeah. What a healer.
She has no wounds or offensive abilities bar spells.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
She will go down in a moment.
So,
13 minus 4,
Yep,
so 9s.
9 or less. 2 more.
So all 3. So
That was
again,
devastating.
incapacitated and the wounded. Oh my. 2 incapacitated people.
Yeah, that was a lot deadlier than I thought it was going to be.
It was. I put a little panicky token by that gentleman there.
Oh, he's panicking. His armor won't save him this time.
It might save him, you never know. His wings are like a shield of steel. But if he feels a morale check, he will start backing off towards his closest board edge.
Oh.
Because all his friends are down.
I mean, makes sense.
He has morale of 18 at the moment.
That's pretty
Actually,
good.
no, he doesn't, because you started. You got the strategy again, didn't you?
What strategy?
No, you got the
Yes,
priority,
yeah.
so I haven't picked a stratagem for this turn, and my stratagem person is lying on the ground bleeding out, whimpering. So that could be messy. Okay, so you've still got actions to do.
Yeah, still got 2 more on the person who your last guy is in melee with.
Yeah.
This could be a tough round for you, Jerry.
I admit it's not going to be great.
I really don't want her to die, and he is really tough.
He's a little bit tough.
It's really tough.
Not really tough.
With my fencing free on her, I'm going to give you a -3 modifier.
Okay. Well, that's a bit harsh, but you know.
I want to make sure she doesn't kick the bucket. You know how it is.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay. No, fair enough. So you're going to attack me with
My great sword.
your great sword.
It's a great sword. I would use a short sword when I have a sword that's called great.
No, that is true. I pass my morale, so I'm not going to panic and run, which means I will attack you back.
Oh.
And interestingly, because I'm a sentinel, I get +1 strike when I'm reacting. So I am
There you
attacking.
go.
Two dice when I attack, 2 dice when I defend.
That could kill me.
I
you're lucky.
don't think it will. So you're at a -6,
Yeah, I am indeed.
and I'm going to be at -3. So my soldier, unfortunately, is down, not dead yet. So I don't know if I still get my +1. They get that for each other soldier in their party. So I think until they're dead, I still get
Makes
it.
sense, yeah, makes sense.
So next turn, I lose it. At which point I will be alone.
Right.
So 10s for me.
Yep, and 10s for me as well.
Go team. I'm going to roll 2 pretty dice.
Well, that's 2 hits and a crit. Oh, you rolled a crit as well.
Crit, but no, only will 1 hit. Only the 1 hit for me.
Well.
Well, indeed. You are looking at toughness of 12. Your armor is 6. But I have armor piercing,
6.
so 3. So 9. Actually, no. I only hit with 1. It was a crit. So just 12. 2. That'll be a wound.
That's
That's a palpable hit. And then into me then.
Into you. You've got 1 that ignores your armor.
Yep. So just go on your
Toughness +2, so 15 or less.
15 or less.
On the crit.
Fail. Oh, that was so
Goes
close to
through.
18.
And then a -6
-6.
on this.
So
Oof.
9s.
Yep, 9s indeed.
Oh, 2 through.
Again.
2 through.
That is too lucky.
He only has 2 wounds. My
Really?
Sentinel. Yeah.
But he's so heavily armoured.
That's why he only has 2 wounds. She has 2 wounds and all the armour, and then that's the healer with all the healing. And if only I'd got the priority, I'd have had you. But as it is, also incapacitated, which means, I'm sorry to say, I think he's going to wander off with that. And then over here, coup de grace, coup de grace, coup de grace, next turn, and then wander off with those 2.
I think that would be about right, yeah.
You know, it's a way to do it.
Didn't even get to use my strategically placed archer.
Congratulations, well done, Shay.
Thank you very much.
But yeah, so that's it. That is, I'm going to say, the basics.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot to dig into with this game. There's
Absolutely.
a lot of synergies and abilities that you can start divvying up. And even when you're building your list, these are pre-generated characters essentially, so they all have their equipment on them. But you can go, I'm going to have 2 of these clan champions. One will have a spear, one will have something else, or you can have multiple things. But then you have to deal with encumbrance as well. So it is an in-depth strategic skirmish game in that respect, where you can't just load everybody up with a golf bag full of weapons and expect them to behave exactly like everybody else. So let us know what you think, folks. Obviously, I was robbed, goes without saying.
Quite literally.
But yeah, very, very literally, the Empire Saga stole my caches. But let us know what you think about the Eldfall Chronicles. If you are interested in finding out more about it, apart from the late pledge, the beta rulebook is online. So if you do a search for Eldfall, or we'll put them below to the Dropbox, you can go and just pick up the base game. All the stats are in there. The magic system's available as well for the various factions. There are 4 of them at the moment, along with the beta playing cards. So you can actually start playtesting the game and seeing what you think. And then if it's something that you're interested in and you want to go and back the Pledge Manager, you can go and back the Pledge Manager. I think it's well worth having a look at for a tight little skirmish game. Absolutely. Where you're not playing with tons and tons of models. Although a summoner to get a couple of gargoyles and an earth elemental for me would have been probably better. You know, you can't have everything. But yeah, let us know what you think below, folks. We're going to move on. Bye-bye.
We hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.